Okay, once again, welcome to the Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer show for Saturday, May 15th. We're going to be going over today's news headlines here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So thanks for joining us here. We will have that for you. We'll send those links out to you. So let's go ahead and do that. So if you want to come in video chat, if you're on these two networks, come through those networks through StreamYard. So that'd be... so you won't get confused. So, and I'll go ahead and I'll send the other link out to Facebook. If you want to come in and talk anything in the world of sports, that's fine. StreamYard's got all three links are set up: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter with StreamYard. So come on down. Let's go ahead and go over some news headlines. We'll go local news first, local news here in the New Orleans area. So I'm going to go over to Crescent City Sports, and we'll go over some stuff on the sports front. So Crescent City Sports is right in the screen. So I'm going to go to the page. Okay, Pelicans, Warriors defeated Pelicans last night. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Last night was an absolute just disastrous game, to say the least. It was just words could not describe how they did in the first half. They were just absolutely just trash in the first half, just not giving an effort. Now the second half they kind of got back into it and gave it a fight. But the truth of the matter is, look, when Golden State's knocking down threes in games, and they're going to be going to the playoffs. Look, there's no tomorrow. So like I said, it's hopefully the off season will get this team back on track and stuff like that. When it comes down to it, because look, this team don't want to continue missing the playoffs like they did a couple of years. So this team has to get better. I mean, we have to get better. We have to correct our mistakes, what we did all season long in the first and second half of the season. So we have to be more consistent in the draft. If we're going to go get some quality players to put the pieces to the puzzle, then so be it. But like I said, look, this performance right here was an absolute just unacceptable performance by the Pelicans last night. So the Pelicans finished with a 13-23 record. Not competitive enough to make the playoffs. Nope, I don't think they are. I don't think they're ready to be in the playoffs yet. But one of these days it will be. So then it's on to the lottery again. So once again, this is from Ken Trahan. Follow him at Crescent City Sports. That's CrescentCitySports.com. Ken Trahan's a good. So we'll go to the previous article. Okay, LSU defeats Alabama 2-1 in the key SEC series yesterday. So that was in Bill Franquez has this article out. Guess what happened? Fontenot struck out Alabama battle. Let's hear.
You're back if you find it. The second 0-2 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. This game is over. The LSU Tigers, in a thriller, are out hit 13-5, but hang on for a 2-1 victory. And Ronnie, we saw nearly everything in this game.
So yeah, I say this: LSU definitely hung on and won that game 2-1. I mean, it was just a low-scoring game, but they was out hit 13-5. So that was the only downfall. LSU now 31-18, 10-15. Looks like hopefully they could try to get some more weekend series before the SEC tournament play, because it's going to be around next week. They will be going to the SEC tournament. So hopefully the next couple of weekends that the Tigers can solidify some wins and stuff like that. So This is another one. This is where LSU scored their run. Kate Beloso scored first on a Dean Bianco RBI. So let's show you the highlights.
8 strikeouts. The 2-0 to Bianco. Rammed into the left field corner. This is down. A fair ball. Beloso chugging for third. He's being waved around by Nolan Kane. There is no throw. A big RBI double.
So a big RBI double by Dean Bianco in the game. So that was 2-0. LSU on top of Alabama. So they trailed 2-0, scoring a run. So Fontenot got it down. So once again, Bill Franquez, the LSU SID. So once again, please give him a follow. LSU wins 2-1 against Alabama. They will have another game today. So it'll be a 2 p.m. game. So the series will resume today. Marceau had 11 hits, giving up 10 singles. He also had 6 innings of work. He had 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, firing 100 pitches. So that was in yesterday's game against Alabama. So they did win. So the next couple of weekends are going to be very pivotal for LSU baseball in general. So once again, this is from Crest City Sports. Go to crestcitysports.com. And we'll talk about Tulane in a second. So let me go over to the Tulane side. Okay, once again, Tulane sweeps a doubleheader from UCF and moves back into the AAC conference championship consideration. So they win 5-4 and also 9-1 in the nightcap. With the win, Tulane moves to 12-2 on the year and doubleheader matchup. Game 1. Tulane had a 3-run comeback to win the game 5-4 against UCF. There was that grit at Turchis Stadium yesterday. So that was Lee Bennett tied the game with a 2-out 2-run homer. So that was in the 9th inning. So let's show you Bennett's home run. So we'll show you Bennett's home run from Tulane Baseball Twitter.
Swinging a high fly ball, deep left field. It's gone! It's gone! The game is tied! Benny Barrows has done it!
So that was a good home run by Bennett Lee. So I tell you, that was an absolute bomb he put out there. It was an absolute bomb. So once again, Tulane wins against UCF 5-4-9-1. So 5-4-9-1. Tulane's now 12-2 on the season. Also, Frankie Neiman in the 10th inning. Started in 10th inning due to NCAA rules. So Luis Abel had a sac bunt. Neiman did score. This is another comeback. So let's show you the comeback here. This was the walk-off in the 10th.
In the 4th when he struck out. Swings and drives this one deep to left center field. Nobody's going to get this one. Nobody's going to get it. It's a game-winning RBI single for Engelhut, and Tulane completes a amazing come-from-behind victory here in the 4th.
So that was a good win for the Tulane Green Wave. Nice little single. There was 20-1 after leading in 6 innings of work. So game 2, Tulane 16-5 closes out with a 9-1 victory. So they complete the Twinville. So that was in the game yesterday. Also, Spark the Gym. This is the slap the wall ceremony. We'll show you So Jack Ulrich puts the slap the wall, the sticker in the wall. So that's called slap the wall. So once again, Tulane baseball completes a doubleheader. So this was Ethan Groff's. Let's show you Ethan Groff's home run. This was back in the bottom of the seventh.
Hastings waiting on deck. Runner goes. Pitch is slung on, hit high in the air, deep left center field. Racing back, Ruiz. That is gone.
Oh my.
Groff with a home run, a 2. Hastings waiting on deck.
So that was a good home run by Groff,
What?
by Ethan Groff for the Green Wave. So the next game, they will play East Carolina. That'll be so their half game in the standings. Tulane continues the series with East Carolina at 4:00 at Turcher Stadium today. So it will be a 4:00 game, first pitch. So that's what's going to happen. Okay, let's go to the next article. Okay, ULM knocks off TCU 4-3. So that's monumental victory for the ULM Warhawks to win their game up in Fort Worth, Texas. So that's something that never was happened before, but it is what it is. So ULM will play once again against TCU. They'll be at Lumpkin Stadium. Stats and live audio will be from ULMWarhawks.com. And also the game will be on ESPN Plus. So we'll go to the next article. Okay, Magic Man breaks down the Preakness State. So Magic Man breaking down the Preakness States, which will be, I think, today. So the Preakness State race 13. So this is what we're showing you right here, race 13. These are your qualifiers in the race. So it's in race number 13 in the Preakness Stakes. Also, the horse by horse analysis. Ram is also 1-2 in a row. Also, keep in Men Mine and Medina Spirits, another one. So these are your analysis from once again. This is from George Peppers. He's a racing analyst. Just follow him at Crest City Sports. Also, let's give you a flashback. Okay, flashback. Charlie Gilbert was a member of the Rio, New Orleans baseball family. So that's back in 1930. So he went to Jesuit High School. Pretty good article by Richard. You can follow him at. So this is he played. So this is a pretty good article talking about his life with playing professional baseball. So Richard Cellini, CUICCHI. You can follow him at Crest City Sports. It's crestcitysports.com. Also, Saints signed Deuce Wallace, and amongst 3 waivers, Eric Burnell and Trill Williams. Looks like there are going to be some waivers with the Saints, but they did sign Deuce Wallace, a player. I think he's out of ULL, 5'10", 217. So he graduated in 2015-19. So he was in that class. Also Smith, 6'0", 232. Winston, 6'0.5", 190. So that's what the Saints are doing in their offseason work with the teams, offseason signings with the Saints. So once again, this is from Crest City Sports. Go to Crest City Sports. Also, let's go over to Louisiana Tech named one of 20 potential regional hosts. They should get a regional host site over in Ruston. I think they should. That probably would be a great idea. Louisiana Tech joins the Western Division with Southern Miss and Eastern Division Charlotte to make the top 20. So if they can make the top 20, they will get a host site. These would be your regional sites if the season would end today. Your regional host sites would be Arizona, Arkansas, Charlotte, East Carolina, Florida, Louisiana Tech in Ruston, Mississippi State in Starkville. Notre Dame will get the South Bend, will be in the South Bend Regional. They'll host that. Pittsburgh will have their own regional. Eugene, Oregon as well. South Carolina and Columbia will have theirs. Southern Miss will have theirs. Stanford would have theirs. Stanford. Tennessee and Knoxville will have theirs. Austin would have the Austin Regional. Texas would be the host. Texas Tech and Lubbock would have their regional, and also Fort Worth would be TCU and Vanderbilt up in Nashville will have their regionals. So that's the regionals that could be coming out, and that could be teams that just like Louisiana Tech. Louisiana Tech, look, they should get a regional. If they're going to be a good team this year, they should host a regional this year. Because, look, Louisiana Tech, look, they've been down many years, but truth of the matter is they're coming back stronger than ever. So I think it's imperative that Louisiana Tech should get a host site. I know a lot of LSU fans will be pissed off about that, but hey, it is what it is. So once again, this is from Crescent City Sports. Go to CrescentCitySports.com. That's CrescentCitySports.com. Okay, let me hit this button. Okay, Memphis defensive lineman Joseph Docentes transfers to Tulane, so that's good. I'm glad to see that young man coming to us. He played for Memphis, so he will be in the Oliver and Blue this year. So he's committed to the Tulane Green Wave. He has 141 career tackles. He also has 15 sacks over his last 4 seasons. So I'm glad to see that happening with Joseph Docentes. So he is coming once again. That's from Crescent City Sports. Go to CrescentCitySports.com. Okay, what else we have? Okay, Tanap. K-Pass brings potential to low-cost free agency acquired by the Saints. So that's the new acquisition, defensive end, replacing Trey Henderson. Would also, I would be honest with you, it would be a great investment. K-Pass Nanga was drafted in the 59th pick in the 2017 NFL draft. So I think it's a great investment for the New Orleans Saints. Okay, let's give you. Okay, McNeese advanced to the softball semifinal with a 6-5 win over UCA. That's Central Arkansas. So they're going to the semi-finals. So that's in Hammond. So that was They advance. So once again, this is from Quest City Sports. Go to questcitysports.com. Okay, what else we have? Looks like we covered most of the local sports here. So we covered most of the local sports. We'll go over to Fansider. So I'm going to flip it over to Fansider. We'll go through all the articles on Fansider. Okay. Let's give you the 3 reasons Chicago is a World Series favorite. So the White Sox, 3 reasons. Number 1, Tony La Russa. Yeah, I think they're going to be a contender with Tony La Russa being the coach. Tony La Russa. Now, number 2 reason would be lineup depth. So they got pretty good at bats and stuff like that. And also the pitching is they got pitching as well. So that's another. Why should so that's Fansider. Go to fansider.com. So I think the White Sox can get into the playoffs this year. I definitely think they will with their depth and pitching and stuff like that. So once again, be on the lookout for the Chicago White Sox making it out of the AL Central. So once again, this is from Fansider. Go to fansider.com. Okay. Natalia Bryan wearing Kobe's Hall of Fame jacket will make anyone cry. Yeah, I think that's absolutely a story right there. I mean, like I said, he wore that jacket, so so Kobe Bryant should be if he was alive today, I think he should have been in the Basketball Hall of Fame. Kobe Bryant. So I think what they're doing, this his wife right there wearing his jacket, that is something right there. That is something special for the Lakers family involved. So that's a late father. So that's a father, and that's a father. So like I said, I don't care what you said about Kobe Bryant in the past with his bad problems and stuff like that. Look, Kobe Bryant was the Mamba. He was the absolute Mamba. And for the Lakers. So no matter what you say about him, that's but he was the Mamba. So once again, this is from Fansider. Go to fansider.com. See what else we can grab. Okay. Okay, whiteboard. NBA playing games wreak wonderful havoc on regular season. And no, I don't think it will be wreaking havoc because it's not going to happen. Because look, I think it's a good investment. I mean, fans don't realize this is look. You got to have these playing games because it's just like I said, you can get people in and stuff like that. I mean, sure, you might not get the 7 and 8 when the recent won the 10 and 9-10 playing games. But the playing games, I think it would be a great solution for the playoffs. So that's one thing I strongly agree with. I mean, is the playing games. So once again, this is from Fansider. Go to fansider.com. I know a lot of fans don't agree with it, but it is what it is. but I am a fan of it. Let's see. What else we have? Okay, Sabrina Lontour comes in and clinch in the season opener. So it looks like she did. That's WNBA. She was for the win. Let's show you the highlight.
I want to see them with the ball.
Ball it down to Kylie Shook. 4 seconds left. Ionescu, a long three for the win, and she gets it. Sabrina
Ionescu.
at the buzzer.
Sabrina Ionescu. That was a good shot by Sabrina Ionescu. That is once again, that's with the New York Liberty. So she wins a game in the first WNBA game of the season. So congratulations to her getting her first shot off for the win. Okay, Victor Apopo could miss next season with an injury, so it looks like he's going to be out. So he is out due to, according to Brian Windhorst of ESPN. So it looks like he is going to be out for the foreseeable future. He will not play in the season in the playoffs and stuff like that when the Miami Heat goes to the playoffs. So I think so. Once again, this is from Fansider. Go to fansider.com. Okay, Giannis and his girlfriend, Raya Ripper it's a tricky name, expecting a second child. So congratulations to Giannis and his girlfriend for getting his second child. So I'm glad to see what that's the one of the Instagram pictures of Giannis's girlfriend. That's so they're expecting a second child. So congratulations to them. Once again, this is from Fansided. Go to fansided.com. Okay, Shaq, come to Charles' aid in adorable NBA moments. So that's what they was talking about. Charles got cramps. Shaq came in to help. So it looks like that was an unfortunate situation for Charles Barkley. He had a muscle cramp. And like I said, that's nothing. So I mean, look, that's something right there. Look, if you suffering a muscle cramp like that, sitting down like that you're gonna have that. So once again, this is from Fansided. Go to fansided.com. What else we have? Okay, Juan Toscano Anderson. That last night he was absolutely getting his shots off yesterday against the Pelicans. So he is a warrior. I think he should be a warrior forever. So I'm glad to see Juan Toscano Anderson making impacts in games for the Golden State Warriors. So once again, this is from Fansided. Go to fansided.com. Let's see what else. Okay, Stingley Jr. and the 5 best LSU draft prospects to watch out for this year. So that's the ones to look out for. Miles Brennan at quarterback. Yeah, I think that's one of them. Miles Brennan. Yeah, because Miles Brennan, look, he had some trouble with his interception to touchdown rate, but he can be like I said, top 5 pick. Also, John Emery, running back, Alec Gay, another guy. So Alec Gay, another guy. So also Ed Ingram, Darius Stingley, most likely will be the top 3 prospect going into the next year's NFL draft. So a lot of talent for LSU this year. That could be potential NFL draft picks. So once again, this is from Fansided. Go to fansided.com. Okay, what else we have? Okay, college football futures. LSU Michigan holds great value. I think it definitely will be a great value between LSU and Michigan for this year. Like I said, Michigan with Jim Harbaugh and also Ed Orgeron. So I think the future LSU Michigan match could be a good concept. That could be a best for the SEC and stuff like that. So also it would be 25-1. So it would be a 25-1 if LSU and Michigan would play for the national championship and other Power 5 teams. So once again, this is from Fansided. Go to fansided.com. See what else we have. We just talked about. Okay. Ohio State bans massage therapists for exploitive behavior targeting the football team. So that's on Thursday, the school released a conclusive independent investigation on exploitive behavior by a 41-year-old Cleveland woman. Our first concern and top priority is the safety of the well-being of the student athletes. The report alleged she offered free therapeutic massages to a meaning of sexual interaction with some of the football players. Look, I'll be honest with you. I don't think they should have these massage therapists being in those locker rooms with those players, because look, if that woman was offering a free massage and also sexual interaction, they should not let that happen. Because if that woman comes out, she can come out with some allegations that those football players sexually assaulted her or something like that. So I'll be honest with you. I agree with this decision with Ohio State banning massage therapists. I absolutely agree with it. So once again, this is from Fansided. Go to fansided.com. Once again, if you have any questions, comments, or anything that you want to talk about in the world of sports, come through the StreamYard links. If you want to come into the video studio and give us your takes, you can do that. Or if you want to do that through the regular chats, you can do that as well. We surely appreciate your comments. Okay, this is from Fansided. So let's see what else we'll cover. Okay, Atlanta Braves signed veteran catcher Travis Armory. So they did sign DeAndre is undergoing surgery. They did sign Jonathan Lucroy to help with Travis Stewart has so they did sign a veteran catcher after DeAndre's injury. So that's Jonathan Lucroy. So I'm glad they signed Jonathan Lucroy to a deal with the Atlanta Braves. So that is going to help the Atlanta Braves out big time with their catching. So once again, this is from Fansided. Go to fansided.com. That's fansided.com. Okay, what else we have? Okay, Dodgers give an update on Cody Bellinger. So it looks like Dave Rivers got a report that Cody Bellinger was running at 19 miles an hour today. Dave called it about this 80%. Bellinger should go on a rehab assignment next week. So Cody Bellinger looks like this is a video of him running. So let's show you the video. So this is the video from that's on Twitter. So if he is, like I said, he is ready to go. He could be medically cleared and within a day, and it could put him back in the lineup for the LA Dodgers. So once again, this is from Fansided. Go to fansided.com. So let's see what else we have for today. Okay, former MLB player Bowley and Powell, Garrett Cole is cheating. Former Dodger outfielder and Scott Van Slyke, the son of Andy Van Slyke that played for the Pittsburgh Pirates a couple of years ago. Cole is the best pitcher in baseball. He has a $324 million contract. So that's what they're saying. Scott Van Slyke saying, I still heard the expectations how Cole went from 94s to 99 all time. So that's rolling a 99 mile an hour fastball. Scott Van Slyke couldn't be more wrong about Garrett Cole. I think he is. I'll be honest with you. I think he's absolutely wrong when it comes down to it, because his numbers right here, his numbers are absolutely were pretty good. So these were the he was the first pick overall. He throws really hard. So these are your numbers right here. So this is in 2021. He's throwing 60%, but he's at 96 on the guns. So like I said, look, he's not throwing no 99 mile an hour fastballs like Scott Van Slyke is saying. That's kind of asinine, if you ask me. So that's just how people wants to assume things and not facts those situations. Because look, people don't want to research anything because they're too lazy to get up on their computer and check that. I mean, look, Scott Van Slyke. Look, I don't agree with what he said about Garrett Cole. Look, Garrett Cole, look, he's going to throw 96-mile-an-hour fastballs. He's not going to throw them 99-mile-an-hour fastballs. That's highly unlikely. If he does, then so be it. I mean, why waste your time bitching over it? So once again, this is from Fansider. Go to fansider.com. Okay, let's see what else we have. So, let's see. We'll go to college football. So what else we got for college football stuff? I'm gonna go ahead and visit the college football sites. Okay. These are 300. These are the sites that you college football talking teams that So let's see what else we got. Before we go over to Twitters, we're going to go over to Twitters this time. So let's go over to the Twitters. Switch over to Twitters. Let's see what we have on Twitters. Okay, we'll go over to some Twitters. Give me a second to switch it over. Okay, Grind Never Stops talking about follow him. Ben Wallace, let's see. Ben Wallace will repeatedly get the call to the Hall tonight. So he is going to be inducted into the 2021 Hall of Fame. So Ben Wallace will be a new member. Congratulations to Ben Wallace. So once again, this is from dscore.com. Go to dscore.com for more information. Okay, congratulations to Jordan Lewis of Southern for getting the Buck Buchanan Award. So congratulations to him for being the Defensive Player of the Year. Congratulations. That's from FCS Stats. Follow them at FCS Stats. Okay, Pelicans debrief. Using an unscientific system that just made up here the odds. Pelicans free agents return chances of each. So let's go over to the Pelicans debrief article. I'm going to go over to that article. This is from Fansider. Go to fansider.com. So this is let's give you that. Let's show you that article. Okay, this is the article talking about the Pelicans free agency. So I think one of them I think should be Willie Herman Gomez. I think he should stay with the Pelicans because he's been aggressive with this team. Also, James Johnson, another one, he should stay as well. So I think he should stay. Josh Hart, I'm pretty sure Josh Hart, hopefully he will stay, Josh Hart, because he had a lot of injuries and stuff like that. So I'm hoping for Josh Hart to stay. Now, Alonzo Ball, a lot of people's been bitching and moaning on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter about Alonzo Ball. A lot of people, like, I think I would keep Alonzo Ball because of his shooting, his aggressive shooting, and stuff like that. So I think Alonzo Ball will stay with the Pelicans. So I think it's a good chance. Now, for possible scenarios for the Pels backcourt next season. So this is the 4 scenarios. Will be sign Alonzo Ball and trade Eric Bledsoe. I think Eric Bledsoe should go, to be honest with you. I don't think he's not a good shooter, but I think Alonzo Ball should stay. Nikhil Walker should stay as well. Also, scenario number 2, don't sign Alonzo Ball, trade. But I think that scenario 1 would be a better take for the Pelicans. Now, scenario 3, re-sign Alonzo Ball and keep Eric Bledsoe. I don't think they're going to keep Eric Bledsoe after his performance this year. Now, also, another one, don't sign Alonzo Ball, trade Eric Bledsoe as a start. Keep him for a starter. I don't think they're going to do that. So, once again, this is from Pelicans Debrief. Follow them at Pelicans Debrief. That's Pelicans Debrief. Okay, once again, Tulane baseball. They will take on UCF in the last game of the series. There will be a 4 o'clock today, so 4 p.m. Tulane will have their game. You can hear that game on TuneIn, TuneIn.com. Just go to TuneIn. You can be able to just hit the Tulane, and you'll be able to get the audio from Tulane and UCF. Okay, Angels acquire Hunter Strickland. So it looks like he is going over to the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. So once again, this is from MLB Trade Rumors. Go to MLB Trade Rumors. Okay. Okay, rookie minicamp. So let's see rookie minicamp going on. So let's go over to Fan Nation. Saints rookie minicamp going on as we speak. So we'll get some news updates from that. Okay, Saints rookie minicamp. Saints organized, made several roster moves on the first day of rookie minicamp. So rookie minicamp's going on. The free agent signings is Sutton, Steve Sutton from Northern Illinois, Bryce Thompson from Tennessee, Deuce Wallace from Louisiana, also Winston Eastrop, Aesop from Washington State, and Truman State, Lawrence Woods. That's another guy they signed. And now the waivers are Eric Barrio. He was signed. He failed the physical. Also, Trill Williams also failed the physical. So that was there was no recall. So once again, Kyle T. Mosley covering the Saints. Follow them at Saints News Network. That's SaintsNewsNetwork.com. That's SaintsNewsNetwork.com. We will go back over to the and we'll wrap it up. Okay, we'll see what else we're going to talk about. Okay, Championship Saturday in the SEC softball tournament. So Championship Saturday, SEC softball going on. Tournament. Okay. Okay, San Francisco's first look at the rookies. So that was in their rookie mini camp. So that was also Malcolm Jenkins coming out. Follow him at Malcolm Jenkins. This significant NFL team adjusting workouts based on player input. So that's what they're doing. They're adjusting the workouts accordingly to the NFL players and stuff like that. So once again, follow Malcolm Jenkins at Malcolm Jenkins. He's with the Saints. So he's with Malcolm Jenkins. Follow him accordingly. Okay, Zaven Collins and Isaiah Simons to start for the Cardinals. The pre-test linebackers, Durrell. Once again, that's from Arizona Cardinals. Okay, this is the new memorandum, the new guidelines from the NFL. Fully vaccinated players and masks. So that's what they're talking about. Fully vaccinated players and masks. So this is to all the coaches, athletic trainers, and in the light of the CDC's regarding guidelines of transmitting the NFL and the NFLPA has modified their protocols as follow. Fully, once again, effective immediately. Fully vaccinated players will be required to not wear masks and stuff like that. So that's in. So once again, this is from Ian Rappaport. Follow him at Rap Sheet. That's Rap Sheet. Follow him. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up for today. Okay, once again, thanks for joining us for this edition of Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer Show. We will be back later on with play-by-play coverage of Biloxi Shuckers baseball. They will take on Mississippi Braves. Remember, no games tomorrow for the Pelicans. We're going to skip that game. This was last game last night, so no more games for the Pelicans. In 2021, we will have games next year, but we will have NBA coverage with the play-in games all the way up to the NBA championship, which will be around the 22nd and to the end of the NBA crowns the NBA champions. So we will have sports. We will have NBA coverage. So if you're looking for the playing games, we will have it for you on Tuesday. We'll pick the game out and we'll give it. We'll do it. We'll have the game, and we'll also have the playoffs. So everybody have a good rest of your Saturday afternoon. We'll be back later for Biloxi Shuckers baseball here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter.